Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mill Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Buckner. I'm the primary Dungeon Master for Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. We are doing Candlekeep Mysteries, Book of the Raven, with our awesome DM, Sarah, so I will turn it over to her.
Welcome back, adventurers.
DM Stress.
Hello. Last we saw our party of adventurers, they had just left Three Tree Hill, where they saw a group of 4 mysterious orbs floating away after they saw something fly.
Oh, and heading south.
You're now continuing down the road, heading south towards what you believe is a bridge.
What we believe is a bridge. Sorry.
As you come towards that bridge, you see an old rickety rundown covered bridge. Nothing very out of the ordinary about it, just your typical wooden, looks like it probably gave you splinters. As you're coming up to it, somebody give me a perception check.
Why not? You have advantage still, guys, remember?
Yes, you still have your advantage on your perception.
What was that from?
Oh,
That was from something.
From your making friends with...
Oh, that's right.
Because I have plus 5.
With the piggies.
oh, my passive.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's good, actually. So 22?
He beats me.
22. Wow. So, upon reaching the bridge, you feel the air go still. You're about 10 feet from the opening, and you see those same 4 bright orbs start to fly in from both ends of the bridge.
It feels strange, guys. I think something's coming.
Okay.
They're floating in the air. Somebody give me an Arcana or a Nature check.
I'll take Arcana.
I suck at both.
I suck at both.
I don't think I have.
Come on,
Yeah,
buddy.
I suck at both, too.
Come on, Bard. You must have Arcana, right?
No.
No?
I have a 0.
That'll be a 20. Dirty 20 on Arcana.
I'll try
Dirty
a nature.
20?
Yep.
I'll try a nature. 15.
So, Syndra, you do sense that these are not natural.
They do not appear to be natural
And
creatures.
And they're coming right at us?
They are coming right at you.
Okay. I suggest we don't take the bridge. I'm just going to fly across the water. I can...
Great.
Ditch the party. Please do.
Ow.
That is the first time I have ever heard Kate suggest you ditch the party.
Oh, we all did last time, too. We're like, no, you go ahead and stay in the blue house.
Yes.
We're
Ditch
just
the
opening the
party.
door for you to ponder.
Yes.
We just want to see it.
I mean, if you
No,
want to
you're just trying to
fly
get rid of
across
the
the water,
eye.
that's fine with you. But as you do,
I didn't.
you said
I'm not
it.
doing that. That's what I said out loud.
Okay, okay.
But words mean action, and action means words.
No, I'm suggesting we don't take the bridge. That we just
You
go over the
can't.
water.
The water is too deep for you to just walk across.
Oh, so nobody else can dash out. Well, sucks to be all y'all, isn't it? Come on.
So it's bridge or nothing.
Okay. But they're in the bridge. Is that-
They're coming in from either side of the bridge. If you want to, like, on the map,
Are we on the bridge or are we like off
you
the
are
bridge? watching
about
this?
10 feet from the opening of the bridge right now.
Okay.
We're on that red
Sorry. I mean,
line right there, right?
it's really splitting hairs on ideas. But are they like coming in from the ends of the bridge?
They're coming in from the sides of the bridge. They're flying over the water.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
But not the
So it's a
entrance
covered
of the
bridge,
bridge.
so there's openings on the 2 sides. So they're coming in from over the
sides.
water.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, but not necessarily through
did have that visualized
the
wrong.
walkway, the pathway.
They're not
Nope.
in the pathway of the bridge yet.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I was going to say, if
Run.
we wanted to, we could try to draw it out, but if you're okay with theater minding it.
Yeah.
I get the idea.
That's fine.
It's
Okay.
they're coming from that way and they're
So
coming
there's
from
4 of them,
Yep.
2 from your left side, 2 from your right side. They're coming in over the water,
Okay.
in towards the bridge.
I suggest we
Okay.
run.
I don't know that we have a high chance of running past them. They're flying.
They're going to be on the bridge before you could get past
Yeah.
them.
Even
Yeah.
Okay.
So, roll for initiative.
Cinder was gonna try to talk, man.
I mean,
How do you talk with
I
little
was giving
boys
him a
like-
chance
Damn.
to maybe try to fly across the water, but
No.
y'all talk too long.
No, can't
I
split up the
kind of
party.
wanted you to fight one over the water, but you know.
Oh, well. No, can't split up the party.
No Rocket's still thinking of songs in his head.
We all told you to do
And
it.
so is Finn.
You didn't listen.
Yeah.
Sure.
Finn, I didn't know you were a
Okay.
singer.
I'm singing in my own mind.
Fantastic.
Wait, where's my creature?
Where's your creature?
Okay. All right. Finn,
6.
6. Sindra,
18.
Nilrock,
5.
Oh no.
Whiff,
7.
gosh, Rage,
11.
bruh. Alrighty, so
6, 7.
Oh dear.
wow.
Yeah, we all kind of whiffed
Tanked
that one.
out.
Not completely tanked, but
Tanked enough.
tanked enough. Ah, that's not the front.
That's what she said.
I was gonna
Whoa. Whoa. Not always said with a bad reaction, though. All right, so our initiative order. We're going to have Sindra, Rage, with the Will-O-Wisps, Finn, and Neilrock.
You're not first, you're last.
How many of them are there? 4?
There are 4 of them.
Okay.
And
I was only confused because I thought there were 3 with the raven we saw at the end of last adventure.
was 4.
So, okay.
keep an eye out for whatever that
Least
other
remembered.
thing is that flew away with them.
Cool.
I must be really tired today since I'm that far down on the initiative order.
Hold on one second because I didn't adjust all the hit points. Sorry.
It's all good.
Also gives me the option to give them all their own spot in the order, but we're not going to do that.
Seems complicated.
Yeah, it seems
Complicated.
overly complicated. So, all right, round 1, Sindri, you're up.
Okay. So.
So they are right off the edge of the bridge right now,
Okay.
and you are, I'm going to say you're right at the edge of the bridge at this point.
Okay. All right.
And the bridge is about 40 feet long.
Ooh.
Okay. So, in her typically awkward Syndra way,
It's a wooden bridge. So,
Syndra is going to say, please leave us alone, and she's going to flick out her fingers and cast a level 3 magic missile. 1 dart at each of them.
okay.
And I don't have my d4s out, sorry.
Level 2 magic missile, honey? Starts
She said
at
level
3.
Level. It starts at level 2, right? Or no? Is it
No,
level
it's
2?
first level spell.
Okay, so at level 2, do I get the 4
4
darts?
missiles.
Okay, so I only need to
Yep.
cast level 2. Thank you for
Yep.
helping me not to unnecessarily hurt myself. All right, so that's a D4.
So I was like, I know that spell.
I know that spell.
Very familiar with that spell.
I cast magic missile. I'm attacking the darkness.
Right, I'm pretty sure.
And there we go again.
Here we go. Here we go. Magic missile is bludgeoning damage, right?
It's force
force.
damage.
Force damage.
Yep.
Okay. That's what I meant, but it's not what I said.
That's what you were thinking, but the words did not match.
The words did not match.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of your mouth?
I never understand the words that are coming out of my mouth.
So each one, and then it does an additional, 1 damage per dart, basically?
Plus 1 per dart, yep.
Okay, so 2 damage to one of them,
Say 8.
2 damage to one of them, 3 damage to one of them, and 5 damage to one of them.
Ooh.
2, 2, 3, 2, 5.
Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 5.
Nice. Alrighty.
I was just thinking, she rolled maximum one of those. She should roll another die.
I do not have that ability.
I know. I was thinking of Jane.
Syndra was helping, not knowing if these are aggressive, that maybe warning shots would scare them off, or maybe they'd be really crunchy. That was her
You
attempt.
still see these glowing orbs just
Okay.
floating,
Coming in.
Okay.
still hovering.
Okay. Is there anything else that Syndra can glean of their nature with her maginess?
Not really.
Okay. Alright, well, that is her turn. She'll hang back at distance because she can do that.
Okay. Sweet. Next up, we have Rage.
I'm just going to ready a single melee attack for when something comes within my melee
Are
range.
you going to stay at the edge of the bridge, or
Did you move up at all?
I hung back because I cast from range, so I didn't know if you guys would move up or not. But,
I mean, Rage would step out in front because he
Yeah.
wants to act like he's a tough guy.
I mean,
So I would step up probably like to the opening of the bridge, yeah.
did
well,
these-
you're all at the
We're at the opening. Okay.
Whoever was in the front is at the opening of the bridge. The bridge is
Okay.
probably about 30 feet. Well, I'll say 15 feet wide. So
Okay.
3 squares wide.
Okay.
40 feet long.
Okay.
So at 40 feet long, the first set are probably about 15 feet ahead, and then another 15 feet ahead of that is the second set.
Okay.
Maybe 10 feet.
So are they on the bridge at
Yeah.
this point, or are they still over the water?
They're right at the windows of the bridge.
Okay.
yeah. Did they seem to take the damage, by the way? Or
They took the damage,
Okay,
yes.
okay, all right.
So could I potentially get a melee attack on one of them?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll move up to whatever the closest one is and just take a swing.
Okay.
Reckless.
Reckless. So otherwise I'd have a disadvantage. Let's see. Here we go. Reckless
No
attack
life.
on Will-O-Wisp.
Hey, what do nomies?
That is...
Well, why are you rolling 2?
I'm sorry. Then do that again.
And again.
Here we go. Okay. AC 24.
That will hit. So that's going to be on A.
Okay.
We're going to call that on this side.
Okay. 4, 5, and 10.
For 10?
10.
Okay. And
it's-
what kind of damage is that?
It's just straight up bludgeoning. It's not magical or anything. It's just,
Okay.
It's just bludgeoning.
So you do make connection, but you feel like it didn't take it as hard as you were hoping.
Oh, there's a joke there.
I was trying not to say it.
I don't want to use it. That's what she said again.
I'm going to take another swing at it.
Okay.
AC 20
That will hit.
for 8, but I assume really 4.
Same one.
Same one, yep.
Where are these all out?
You lost an F. F you!
So I'm going to say, like, if you want to just put these
Oh, sure.
out as
Sure.
like a marker,
Sure.
like A, B in the front, and then C, D in the back.
Maybe.
Oh, where's our characters?
Yeah, we're just gonna
I thought we were theater minding it.
We are, but I don't know. It just
we wanna
kind of
go
helps you
up.
guys figure out who's where.
Yeah, sure. If you
All
want.
right. Yeah, that's fine. I'm attacking. I'm over here attacking A. That's cool.
Okay.
So you have been attacking A. So again, you think you land a really hard blow, but it definitely doesn't seem all that phased.
It's not really not so much a physical being.
Oh, so it's like higher than I was.
You even hear it
Probably
maybe
30
go
feet back.
at you a little.
Oh, I'm sorry. Take 4 points off of that. So instead of 18, it's it's a total of 14. Because I wasn't actually raging it. I decided not to rage.
Okay.
I did 4 extra damage because I was
Calculate.
raging.
So I need to heal for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
I'm done.
You are done.
Yep.
All right. Next up is Whiff.
Whiff.
Whiffle.
Sorry, I'm looking at it on my screen, so.
Whiff hasn't seen them actually make an attack, so he's not quite convinced that they're hostile. So he's going to ready action Ray of Frost for the first wisp that makes an aggressive move.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Got it.
Remember, the lady did warn us that, like, if things were unnaturally still, that was bad. Read into that whatever you want.
I was going to say, do
With
with
his
that
fey.
whatever you will.
Well,
Yeah,
wisps
he's
are kinda
intrigued.
nothing to him.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd buy it.
I've got 50
I
combat
like the
tracks now.
combat. This is nice. I like this one. It's cool.
Okay, so on the Willow's turn, C is going to come up and flank with, Rage, with A.
Does it do so aggressively?
Is it wearing metal?
What do you think?
How does something
I
do
don't
something
think it
aggressive?
can fly up to him aggressively.
It just caresses rage on the back.
Well,
There's a
then.
meme about
So
that, you know.
you see this bright orb kind of float and just stop behind Rage's head,
Tell us Shorty's getting surrounded.
Non-aggressively, of course.
non-aggressively, and then
However,
it suddenly goes dark
Oh.
As in
and
it-
stops glowing.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
What does a non-glowing
Corrupted.
will-o-wisp look like?
Corrupted.
Is it like a...
It looks like
Mega
a
glow?
black hole.
We need it. So you guys have that on deck?
And that's going to be C's turn. B is going. D is going. No. B is going to stay where it is. A is going to cast a spell.
Cool.
Cast a spell.
Does a wild surge?
I don't think so. And it's going to cast a spell at Rage
Okay.
Yeah, I would consider that an aggressive action, so...
for AC 16.
16 does hit rage.
All right. And that is 2d8s. Minimum damage. So for 2 lightning damage.
Bzzz.
Okay, my Ray of Frost goes off.
Okay?
For AC 18.
That will miss.
Really?
Yes.
Pretty good
These guys
AC.
have decent AC.
What missed?
18.
18. Katie's AC tracker.
Oh, really?
Shocking.
And
But a
Also
20 hit,
scribe.
so we're looking at 19 or 20.
Okay.
so C moved up and went out, and B and D are going to stay where they are.
Okay.
Finn, you're up.
I'm going to move closer to where Rage is. So I can flank.
Dun. And you're going to what?
I'm going to flank with with rage.
Okay,
Flank
so
on
you're going
C.
after the one that put out its
Yes.
light.
So we're just kind of semi-theater minding at this point.
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay. That's all right.
Totally fine with
it
this.
works.
Totally fine.
We could have drawn it out, but like we already put the giant maps down.
It's all good.
All right, I'm going to try striking it, unarmed strike.
That sounds good.
Punchy, punch, punch.
Punch if you don't use your arm.
Nice.
Ooh.
Let's see.
How do you punch if you don't use your
Now are you
I can't believe I fell
using
for
your
that.
draconic stuff?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Given you've seen that they're resistant to
Don't worry
normal
about it.
damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to use
You
my
got
I missed something.
Draconic, whatever.
punch.
a stupid pun.
Yeah. That
And
awesome
From
thing
you,
you get where
no
you can
doubt.
make any of your damage, any element that you want, pretty much.
I'm going to try to use ice cord.
Cold damage.
So I roll one dice.
You roll an extra die, yep.
So that is going to be a total of 9.
9 cold damage.
Okay, so you try to hit A at that C that you're trying to hit.
Correct.
Okay,
With the
with
critical?
cold damage 9.
Yeah.
So you do see the ice come out and try to hit this dark willow, but the ice doesn't seem to stick.
Okay. So
The frost starts, but then it just kind of crumbles off. And
okay.
Do you want to try to add a stun on there, Greg?
Yeah.
Just to see if it works?
so you think it did something.
All right. So let's try.
But not a lot.
Oh,
Well, Greg, do you want to try to see if...
Yeah, I'm going to try the stun on it.
So you just hit it.
Yes. So
you just tell Sarah...
She just
stun
has to
her.
roll a save.
Oh,
Yeah.
saving.
Stunning strike.
What's the save on Stunning Strike, Greg?
So that is for me.
Should be like where you have your key points. It should have like your save DC or something there.
Hold on. Oh wait, stun.
It's very like TSO,
Okay.
right?
So DC 13, con save.
Con save. Okay. That is a 6 on the dice, so that is a fail.
Right. So, if it fails, we use
Done.
Stun until end of turn.
End of its turn.
Of your turn?
My next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
End of till the end of his next turn. Okay.
Okay,
helpful.
so C is stunned.
Okay.
That was just your first attack, right?
Yes. So
Nice. Shiona.
I don't want to hit that again. So can I make an attack on A, or not really?
Is that in the water or is that on
Well, if you
over
hit it,
land?
why? If you hit it again, does it wake it up?
No.
I mean, you can keep attacking
I
at
don't
the
I mean,
same
if
one.
you attack the
Okay,
stun
I'll
thing,
try.
you have advantage on the attack, I think.
He already has advantage, but
He
yes.
already does
But
the
you're right.
flanking.
All right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess
yeah.
I'll hit it again.
Does that unstun it though?
No.
No, not the way that the monk stun works.
All right. So to hit it, it is 17.
17 misses.
Oh, okay. All right. So I will be done.
Okay.
Good job, Monk.
Good job, Monk. Neil Rock.
Are they all in a 30-foot radius?
Of each other? Yes. Because they're all within 15 feet of each other.
Okay, I am going to cast a level 2 Bane spell.
Oh boy. What's the save on that?
14. That's a charisma save.
Charisma save?
Charisma save. I like Bane. That's a good spell.
I think it's underrated.
15.
You're just rolling once for all of them.
Oh.
He's hitting all four.
So A is a 15. B is a 6.
B fails.
C is a 3. D is a 12.
So B, C, and D fail. Or yeah.
So they are baned.
Which
Aim
is
is
what,
the
like minus
worst.
the d4 to their attack rolls and their saves or something
Yes.
like
Okay.
Yeah, you basically minus a d4 to
And see.
your stuff.
that. See is
Back him up
doubled.
on C.
C's like, oh fuck. Or is it?
I mean, Whip should be trying to talk to these guys, right? Like, these are his, like, fellow fey creatures.
Well, that's why he didn't want to just come right out and swing it. He's like, are we sure these things are actually
I
aggressive?
just love tapped it. Sort
I
of.
guess they are.
And I'm
Time to
going
punish
to, as a bonus action, I will use telekinetic shove on. What's the one behind Rage? Is that A?
Yes.
This is A. Yeah.
To shove him 5 feet. Strength save, DC 14.
Strength save? Oh, okay. 9.
Push him back 5 feet.
Their strength is -5.
That's an awful strength.
Did you tell Sarah what Bane is, or do you know what Bane is?
It's a negative. Subtract D4 from
Yeah, okay.
saving and
It's a pain in the
C's, right?
Attack and save.
Attack
pain in the
Yeah.
ass.
Does she roll the d4 or does he roll the d4?
No, I think
No,
It's
we
every
roll
time I
it.
roll, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably just easier if you do it. But
Yeah.
I've seen DMs make the person who casts the spell do it before. That's why I was asking.
I think usually the DM does it, but some people might not.
I know when we were playtesting,
that is my turn.
After all, we
lasted
can't
a
trust
very
each other
long
around on
time.
this table.
Alrighty, top of round
Goodness
2.
gracious.
You guys have definitely done some damage, but these guys are still floating around. Cinder, what you gonna do?
Cinder is going to run over right behind Finn. And she's going to say, "Hold still, guys!" And she's going to push her hands out and lightning bolt straight down that line, but make it miss her 2 allies.
Ah,
Because it's an evocation spell.
Okay.
I just see it go.
So, lightning bolt, which I'll read the spell. 'Cause it's been a while since I don't know. Actually, I think I've never cast it. So,
First time lightning bolt.
So, stroke of lightning, 100 feet long, 5 feet wide, blasts out from you in a direction you choose. Each creature on the line must make a dexterity saving throw. And then they take 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful. I'm tired. So, yeah.
So, ABC?
A, B, and C, yeah.
So, yeah, ABC, which I think that the stunned one has disadvantage on the save and the Bane penalty, right? And then...
Yes.
Against dexterity,
And
I
then
believe that's correct.
the
yeah.
Baned one just has the Bane, and then A is normal. So, yeah.
It's not like we're making it complicated for Sarah.
No, not at all.
No.
So, sorry. What are my restrictions on who again?
Okay. A is no restrictions. It's a straight up dex.
Okay, so Dex
Dex saving.
Dexy.
16.
Success.
Okay.
B is Bane, so minus D4.
So 10 minus 2. 17.
Oh, success.
And C is disadvantage and minus D4.
Hi, sweetie.
15.
Meets beats.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Well, they're dexterous.
They're dexterous.
That's fine. Still a chunk of damage.
Still half
so we'll
damage.
see what it does. Alright, D6.
That's a hefty handful.
That's a lot of D6s you're rolling there. Kind of all across the
Oh,
board.
that
though.
was a 6.
That was a 6. I saw that was a 6. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Above average.
I thought of that. I understand.
Immune to electric. I had a feeling that might be the case. It's fine. Do they take no damage? Should I even bother totaling it?
You
Let
lit
it
off
add it
this
up.
big electric charge, and they don't seem to be phased by it.
That's fair.
Oh, well.
I thought about doing something else, but they're in a perfect line, so worth a try.
They did hit rage with electricity.
Yeah,
so-
I know. But that doesn't always mean that, though.
No, it doesn't.
Trying not to
Sometimes-
jump to conclusions.
It's true.
She thought about it.
It was a good.
Sometimes it
Good
just
call.
means resistant. Sometimes, a lot of things spit fire.
My assumption was
I
that
was
they
gonna
had
let her-
resist. Yeah.
She says, okay, we'll try something else. End of turn.
Okay.
Yep. No,
Rage.
that's cool.
Learning has occurred.
No, it happened to Janie too a few times. It happens when you're.
They just the orbs just kind of go.
She is going. Well, how much
They're all laughing
does
at
she
you.
use to get over there?
They're not laughing. They're just like, "Ooh, we
like
like it,
10.
electricity."
Okay, can you move her like maybe 10 feet back again? There we go. Thanks.
All right. I'm not going to attack reckless because I have advantage, so I'm just going to
Regular attack.
just regular attack. Yep.
On C.
On C. Yep. Critical.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm not joining in.
No, you're in the DM. That's not fun.
That one was strictly for the other.
15, but I guess
Yeah,
really
I
7.
Oh yes. Sorry, that's on C, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to just give you the full damage and you can
We do have to think
and you can
about
modify it?
Yes.
Okay. One more attack.
Stop fiddling with your dice.
Regular
Mark.
attack. AC 13. That's probably
That'll
going to miss.
miss.
Okay. Oof. All set. Go ahead.
Okay. Next, whiff. Whiffle.
All right. Well,
Whiffy whiff whiff whiff.
physical attacks seem to do kind of meh. So. I really don't have too many good
What?
offensive spells, so
He's weird.
I guess I'm gonna try Ray of Frosting Sea again. Roll good. That is not a good roll. Whiffed. Okay.
I was going to say, I used Frost and Frozen. It didn't do anything.
I missed.
You didn't give me a number.
10.
Okay, you missed.
That's what you're technically correct.
You whiffed.
The best kind of correct.
You whiffed whiff.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm kind of useless so far this fight. Moving on.
Moving on up. All right, A still has it. No, right. A's gonna fly back into position because it's not hurt technically, and it is going to take an attack with advantage on Rage. AC 19
That hits.
for 14 lightning damage.
How much?
14.
14. Glasses.
And A is going to stay right there. B, in all of its baned glory, is going to
I was just thinking about it.
B's gonna get in on the party. B's gonna. How much movement do these guys have? God, they have 50 feet of
Probably a
movement.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, gonna
Fast.
fly up behind Finn
Oh no.
Might fit. All right.
Again.
and shock attack. Not to be confused with shark attack.
Instead, he's going to give him the shocker.
That'll be AC 15.
That won't miss.
Okay.
Oh,
Alrighty. And
I'm glad somebody
D
gets my jokes at this table.
is going to
D for
fly
dick.
up to Whiff, because Whiff has been so
Annoying.
unkind as to be trying to attack his friend.
Well, back at you. Why are you
Oh,
going
that was
attacking
not
me
supposed
for?
to be made with
Attacking
advantage. One of those was a crit.
Well, luckily they're penalized
AC
by
8's
D4.
probably not going to hit. You're very lucky.
Can you even critical if you're baned? Is it still? We went through that the last time. Is it still a
I
critical?
was able to critical,
That's-
I
yeah,
think.
that's right.
I think if you
Critical's
roll a
still
20,
critical?
it's still a crit.
Yeah,
as far
okay.
as I know.
Sorry.
I missed you anyway. I forgot to put the -4 on that, but I missed you anyway. All right. Cool. So that's all of them.
Okay,
Finn.
I just went to the bathroom, and she went in there with me, and I said, "You gonna help me?" She lifted the toilet seat up.
She's been doing that to me too. It cracks me up. I love it. She's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
She's so cute.
Right. I'm going to
I'd never seen her do that.
Oh, she's done it a couple times for me.
You gonna help me? She lifts it up. I'm like, oh my god.
Here's where I wish I had vicious mockery because I would like to give these
The one in front of me
such
again.
a talking down.
with advantage.
Yep, still stunned until the end of this turn.
Ooh. Let's see.
And flanked too, for that matter.
Yeah, and flanked, yeah.
So that's going to be 15 to hit.
That misses.
But you have extra attacks and like flurry of blows and all kinds of stuff that you
Yes.
could do, right?
Yeah. Let's go again.
Go again.
Okay, that's AC better. So it's going to be. It's +4, so it's going to be 21.
Two.
2 to hit.
That will hit.
Are you
Yes.
doing your
Sorry.
I'm
draconic?
going to do my flurry of blows.
Are you doing draconic damage with that one?
I'm going to try to do fire on it. So
Fire.
let me spend a key point to see how that works. Fire.
Okay.
Fire.
What's the
How much is the damage? Oh,
Details.
That is going to be 6.
All right. So you let out the fire, and it seems to wrap around the orb and come back.
Oh, okay.
So nothing.
Which one was that on?
That was on the C.
see.
But it grabbed hold, but it came back.
So it did some damage, but not all. Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry, I'm trying to describe that the best I
No,
can.
that's
all
cool.
good.
all right. So I spent more key points, and I'm going to attack 2 more times.
This is flurry of blows. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so let's go again. I'm Jackie Channing it.
Wata!
So AC 16.
That will miss.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna fire this
Should
one.
have dropped their armor class. They're tough little guys.
Right, so that's gonna be AC 20 to hit,
That will hit.
and that is going to be on this one for 9.
And is it still fire damage?
You've tried fire and cold. What other things can you do?
And
we know
tried
lightning is no good.
And lightning's no good.
Acid. I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
Acid? This is still on C?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so as you hit, the acid comes dripping out and you see it sizzle. But again, it just doesn't seem to be getting through its skin.
Interesting.
Tough critter.
That's cool that you're going through all these damage types, though.
It is bloody
It could
though.
be just general.
Ah, that's bloody.
It could be just
What's
general
worse for the wear?
magic resistance.
So I think its stunning
So it's like
goes away
Dark
after
and
my
getting
turn.
frayed at the edges or something.
Unless you want to spend another key point and see if you can stun it again.
Yeah, I'm, like running
It's fine. You don't have to. So stun goes away. Okay, stun goes
after
away.
my turn.
But it's still banned.
Still banned.
So yeah.
Still banned. Still flanked. Cool.
So I'm done.
Sweet.
No.
Neil Rock, you're up.
I do speak Sylvan, if they do. I don't know.
I'll say they do.
Sure.
It just says whatever they knew in life. So
Okay. Oh, so they're spirits. That's right. They're not Fae. They're undead.
Nilrock points at A and
yes.
sings "Blinded by the Light" and attempts to blind A.
Nice.
Okay.
That is a con save, DC 14.
Okay. It's a good choice. It fails.
Nice.
So it is blind until the end of the turn. I think.
Nice. Oh, that other guy's not stunned anymore.
Yeah, I took it
No,
off.
he's not.
Okay.
Yep.
I forgot.
Are you stunned?
So you know,
No.
Sarah.
You could have stunned that I
Oh,
forget something.
blinded for 1 minute, and at the end of each of its turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
On a success, the spell ends.
Yeah, mechanically, that means that it automatically fails ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against that one have advantage, and its attacks have disadvantage.
Okay. Got it. Cool. Rad.
And we'll use another telekinetic shove to get D away from Whiff.
It's a strength save.
Yeah.
Strength save.
Strength save, DC 14.
Come on, 19 or higher. Nope.
That gets him out of threat range, so I can move if I need to. Thank you.
And that is my turn.
Good job, Bard.
Thank you.
Oh, dirt. Top of. Oh my god. Top around screen. Sindra, you're up.
Alright, and she's gonna say, okay, let's go with what we know works, and she's gonna launch 3 little darts at the bloodied one. So, magic missile. Ugh. 2 ones, not cool. Alright, 5, so 8 force damage on C.
On C? Awesome. It definitely takes that.
Okay.
Pew, 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 pew. It's looking very, very worse for the wearer.
Alright, that's all she could do. Just hoping to kill it. Oh, well.
It's not my turn, I can't say.
Just for the record, D&D Beyond is now showing that particular one glowing red. Because it's bloody.
Cool.
That's cool.
A nice effect.
Like, when you guys get hit really bad, it shows, like, blood on your character.
Oh, yeah?
Like, yeah.
Oh, so you can actually track the fight in D&D Beyond, not just making that. Okay,
That's cool.
I might make you.
I actually have a combat tracker in here.
Combat checker!
That's why you buy the lower tier subscription, because then you get that.
Yes.
Hero one.
Please
Yeah,
sponsor
the
us.
hero level.
Sorry.
Yeah, the one that Sarah and I have both shelled out
So that's
for
your
at this
turn,
point.
Zindra?
Yeah.
Okay.
One spell.
Rage.
Wizard's man.
Let's see.
I know it's tough to be
Right?
like, oh, do one thing.
Just
Like Ardeen with like
regular
20
attack.
things every.
C. Ooh, C11's gonna miss.
Yes.
Regular attack on C. Natural 1's gonna miss.
Rage whiffed.
Oh boy. Speaking of whiff. Whiff.
Alright, since I can move, I can. Let's just see if we can
Finish this dude.
finish this guy off. Alright.
Well, you certainly have sneak attack criteria.
My one single attack that I can make.
Don't sprinkle
Rogue's
on
got a
it.
rogue.
Rogue, get a rogue. Okay, and that's
Roll those beautiful dice.
He could potentially use his glitter effect.
That's why I said don't
Color
sprinkle
spray.
on him.
Got the fucking fairy.
For all you know, he's the reason they're here.
13 is not gonna do it.
Oh boy. Oh bother.
Oh, bother. That's okay. I'll just stand over
Too bad you didn't get any barbaric inspiration.
Barbaric?
Get it?
No, I can't move out of the way now.
Well, you can disengage. You're a rogue.
Oh, that's right. I do have. I have roguey disengage. Okay, then I am going to roguey disengage so that I don't get flanked.
Speaking only as someone who just played a rogue.
I don't know why Kate would know anything about playing a rogue. It's only
I
like
don't know anything
something
about
she
playing
puts on
rogues
every
either.
single character she plays almost.
It's the
No, I
first
don't.
time I've seen her play anything rogue.
I played a rogue paladin in one of Chris's campaigns years ago, but that's the last time I had done
I thought you
anything.
did it for like would put in levels of battle
Anyway.
royale, your one shot. Okay,
Your
maybe,
whistle.
maybe in my one shot.
Whiffing.
Whipping
Battle
along.
royals.
so whipping along.
Quillos.
Absolutely.
Quillos.
A's still flanking, right?
Yes, flanking on Rage.
Flanking on rage. So we're swinging at rage.
But he's blind.
But it's blind,
so
so it's swinging at rage with disadvantage. AC 11.
Miss.
All right,
Well,
B.
attacks against rage have advantage right now, right?
No.
Oh, you're not reckless?
No, because I was already flanking. I already got advantage,
Okay.
which set me to normal.
I'm not paying attention as usual. So.
Apparently. B is where?
Flanking on Finn.
Finn. Okay, so B's gonna go at Finn. And B has the Bane still.
Yep.
An 18 and an 18.
That will hit.
Minus 3,
Oh,
but plus 4, so 19.
that will hit.
All right. For 5, lightning.
Ouch.
C is very badly burned
Very bad to bad, yep.
and is next to anyone. I can't see.
C is flanking with both rage and
And
Finn.
Finn.
Yeah, either one. Yep.
Okay, and C is baned too, right?
correct.
We'll go after rage again, but that's not gonna hit. Probably. Because it's 5 minus 3 plus 4 is 6.
Miss.
And D
Yeah, it's just kind of floating out in the ether there.
is gonna come back at Willow.
Willow!
Hello. I'm looking at them.
Shorty, you got
At
kind
whiff. Which is a regular roll plus a bane,
You are crawling at pixies.
which is
And brownies, sorry.
minus 1, 8.
I think 8's gonna miss. Yeah.
Okay. That's our turn. Finn.
All right. I'm going to pop up on the bloody one.
See?
C.
Yep.
And going to unarmed strike him.
You got any more damage types left?
1.
One. Okay.
But that's not going to work.
I think I may have screwed up something, but I'll talk to you guys about it later.
So that is a C13. It's not going to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Attack number 2.
Number 2.
Okay, so that is going to be AC 20.
That will hit.
It's not a mistake, it's DM fiat.
And
Fiats are kind
we'll
of mistakes.
use my last one, which is poison.
Poison. Okay. Poison.
And that's for 6.
6 poison.
The poison you can't even feel come out of your hand.
Oh.
Doesn't work at all.
Okay.
Okay.
That's annoying.
All right.
Makes sense. Undead,
One
immune to
key
poison.
point to make 2 other attacks.
Yeah, where's the paladin or cleric
Key
when we
point
need
for
one?
flurry of
No.
blows.
I don't even know if...
Turd.
I'll look it up later. I don't even know if they're considered undead. They're kind of undead-ish.
Okay. So,
They're undead.
They are undead? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So.
They're tiny undead, chaotic evil.
Oh.
Fun.
All right. So 1. Let's see. So it's going to be AC 16.
That'll miss.
Okay.
Your attack bonus is +3, Greg?
What? That doesn't sound right.
What's your dex mod?
The dex mod is +4.
And plus your proficiency bonus, so it's +7 on those rolls, Greg.
Oh. Well, shit.
You're a +7 to attack, Greg.
Greg, your unarmed strikes.
Oh,
+7.
damn it.
Maybe he should be rolling on D&D Beyond. It adds it for you.
Well, then.
So that was AC 20.
AC 20.
That will hit.
Okay. So
This fight could have gone faster.
it's for 10.
That is ogres.
Okay, and what kind of
It's just regular attack.
regular attack?
Like
Just
punch.
bludgeoning.
Yeah.
So punching is bludgeoning?
Yep.
Okay. It doesn't hit as hard as you thought it would.
Bugger.
And that was on which one?
That was on C.
Dreams like that.
C.
See,
But he definitely looks worse for the wear.
All right, and I'll leave it at that.
His wings are starting to like
You know what?
fold.
I wasn't looking.
That's all good.
Yeah,
It's all
it was
good. It
down.
happens, yeah.
I'm curious about something. Your attacks, at some point amongst attacks, are considered a magical attack. You know, what level
I
is
thought
that?
he might have already been there. Yeah, I meant to
Level
ask
6.
that earlier. Thank you, John. So if you look at your features and traits, it's like empowered.
Because I was also wondering if we're applying damage types, if he like applies, say, a fire damage, is
Well,
that
if
considered a
he-
magical hit?
Yeah, key empowered strikes. Your unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity.
Okay, so all your damage is
Has
magical.
been magic. the
Has
whole
been
time.
magical the whole time, yeah.
That's why I'm gonna go, sure.
But now there's ogres.
So you should have been doing full damage this whole fight.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
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 Probably, but
yeah.
Sarah's saying
Yeah.
yes.
And hers should have hit too because it was magical
Who's? Kids?
Huh?
when you did a lightning strike.
Oh.
Well, if their damage immunity is lightning, that doesn't matter even if it's magical.
Oh, immunity, yes, but you were
Yeah.
hitting it with a cold spell.
I never landed a
You
hit.
missed. Okay, so
I
didn't
made the
fucking-
coal.
Okay.
It's all good. All right.
I think I made one coal spell, but
Greg is messing everything up for his character.
I made a coal spell, but that fell
But
away.
it would have been magical.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I wasn't fucking it up. I
Yeah.
thought I was fucking it up.
I'm not paying attention.
I realized that
so-
it was from non-magical attacks. I thought it was just the last two things, and then I realized it was the whole list.
Yes, yes, yeah.
But that's okay now.
Now you know +7, and you're
Yes.
doing magical bludgeoning damage.
Well, see, I'm playing a monk. I don't know.
It's his first time, and
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
starting
That's
off
how you
not
learn.
at level 1. So, that's
So
how
we
you
kind
learn.
of both did a. Sorry,
We hit a blip. We
I had a
blipped.
blep.
And they balanced out.
I had a blep.
You sent me pictures of a kitten blep recently. And he was
The tiniest blep.
cute.
It was like
And that's all your turn there?
That is-
Yep,
the fin
that's
turn?
my turn.
Cool.
Okay.
Neil Rock.
Encore.
Oh, Sarah, A got a save to try to get rid of the blind at the end of its turn,
Oh,
Yes.
which was a con save?
You faced up.
Yes. Con save.
con save.
14.
18.
No longer blind.
Okay. A is no longer blind.
Yeah,
That
you
was a
don't
good
really
roll.
need it in this case.
For once.
Save that for like a big fight. Although short rest, you're probably
I haven't been. My dice haven't been loving me tonight. They've been loving you guys more.
You do know that you can come on. 8. Okay,
All right.
so can you dodge?
I will
Or no, wait,
again
yeah,
point at
that's our own.
A and cast Psychic Lance.
Okay.
It's, I don't know what that is. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
DC 14.
I'm going to guess save versus psychic damage.
11.
That is a fail. So. God, Jesus Christ. I can't see anything. So that's 20. 23 psychic damage.
Ooh,
On A.
Yes.
that's some stuff.
It flutters around and sputters its light. You can tell that it definitely didn't like that. It's very bloody.
Nice.
Very bloody,
Good
all
job.
It unfelt that.
It undeadly unfelt that.
All right.
And I'll push him away. I'll push A away from rage again. DC 14 strength save.
Fails. That's pretty much a given.
Yeah.
All right.
And that is my turn.
All right. Round 4. Syndra, you're up.
Okay. Now, where is the bridge relative to all of us?
I'm kind of standing on the bridge. You're kind of on the side.
It's basically 15 feet, like right here.
We're on it.
Oh, we're
Yes.
on it?
Yeah, we're on
Yep.
it. Yep.
Oh, okay.
We're on the bridge.
We're inside the bridge.
Okay. Cinder probably doesn't feel like burning on the bridge.
Don't burn the bridge or you're not going to get across the river.
Right.
And you're SOL.
That's why it's
Gonna
not the
find
bird
out
bridges.
what's at the house.
And fire didn't work on them either.
Well, they were resistant to it, so but they were immune to lightning.
Always burn your bridges after you cross them.
See.
How are you gonna get home?
That's future Whiff's problem.
Sounds about right.
What's she gonna do? Okay. Alright, she's getting annoyed. She's gonna, again, stick to what she knows works, but she's gonna do 4th level magic missile. So, let's see here. We said that the sea looked like it was practically about to fall apart, right?
It's taken an
It's been
awful lot of
blighted for a
hits.
long
Both A
time.
and C are looking worse for the wear.
Okay. So she is going to send. Let's see here. 2 darts at C and 4 at A.
Pew pew.
Alright.
Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew. I love watching Brian crack up.
Fart jokes are funny.
Alright,
They are.
so for C. Okay, so let's see here. So 7 force damage on C.
On C,
Yep.
force damage. All right, C goes poof.
Awesome.
Yay.
Alright, and then at A. Another 2 ones. Ooh.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
4 and 3, so average-ish.
9 plus 4, so that's 13 force damage on A.
A goes poof.
Alright.
Yay, good job.
Pew pew.
Welcome.
Alright.
Do you answer? No.
That's that, right? That would be fun. That would be up Cinder's alley.
2 years, 8 months of.
Yeah.
Did you wild surge? It's hard not to say it.
But no, that's her turn.
All right, Rage, you are up.
Let's see. Those ones
Just
are.
watched a couple orbs around you go poof.
I know. And I come over here and flank with Finn, as we've been doing most of the fight anyway. Just make a regular attack. AC 16 is gonna miss. Can I have that die back, Rick? Thank you. And then AC less. Turnover.
Whiff. He whiffed,
Well.
whiff.
Well, so I'm not doing any damage. Might as well see if I can do a little bit of crowd control. I am going to turn to D and see just how smart these things are. And cast hideous
Hideous. Trebek.
It's very hideous.
hideous laughter.
Okay.
So make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty.
Oh, unless it has an intelligence of 4 or less.
It does have more than a 4 for intelligence.
Okay, it can be affected by the spell.
Okay. Natural 1.
Okay. A creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if the spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Do hovering orbs fall?
It might fall to the ground.
Just kind of roll this little
might drop out
lit
of the
orb, just
sky.
kind of rolling around.
I think if something is flying and it's not prone, I think it does fall. I think.
I think it depends on how it's flying.
I mean, if the hover speed is all it has, maybe, I don't know, just kind
If
of...
it's
It
flying.
doesn't have a walking speed. It's 0 feet, 50 feet.
I mean, if it's
Maybe it just hovers laughing
Does it
in
have
the air.
hover?
It's considered prone, though.
It blinks.
Yeah.
Maybe it's flying sideways.
It would say fly and then parentheses hover.
It just says speed 0 feet, fly 50 feet.
So that probably means it would fall.
It probably just kind of like roll around.
Because things
I
that
mean, it's
hover
your
are
call,
things
Sarah.
that are
I
being
think
held
it falls,
aloft
but
by
it's totally
something
up to you.
else. Like, that's
So I
where those
guess it
rules
falls
change.
down. I guess it would move to the ground.
Sure.
Little high pixie left.
It is prone and incapacitated. Why can I not talk right now?
Incapacitated.
You can, and it can reattempt the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Well, it has conditioned immunity to being prone,
Okay.
Okay. But it's still incapacitated.
but it can be
Oh, sorry.
incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
Incapacitated Trebek.
Yeah.
So I guess the answer to it falling over is that it can't.
Right. It is immune
Because
to
it's an
prone.
orb.
Yeah.
It spins.
Yes.
It spins in place.
It's round. It doesn't do that.
If it's not immune to
I
incapacity.
just realized that.
Unless it's flat on one end. Then
Apparently not.
it's a spherical sphere.
It's very
Being prone,
ballish.
so
Yeah, so it can retake the save at the end of each of its turns and when it takes damage. If it's making a save from taking damage, it has advantage on the save.
you might have to repeat that to me eventually, but okay.
I will let you know if it becomes relevant.
Okay, thank you.
That was... Yeah.
Didn't mean for this fight to last so long.
That's okay.
Okay.
Damage resistance is hard to work through.
Yeah, apparently. Is that your turn?
That is turn.
Okay. All right. A is done. B and D
Correct.
see what you did to their friends, and they disengage and hightail it out of there.
Except
Except D is incapacitated.
D's gonna pick up its friend and hightail it out.
Okay, that works.
Magical hands come out of nowhere.
Because they can wear or carry anything. I'm gonna
Oh.
assume that includes their friends.
They have wispy step.
They literally have abilities that says and Muriel. Will-O-Wisp can wear and carry anything. Anyway,
so they could have stolen us.
No one can talk tonight. Yay.
they're out of there.
It's because we're on a different night than usual.
The Zen is off.
They're very
Feng shui.
intimidated by you. Anyway. So. Okay. Your glowing orbs take off for the hills. And you are able to safely take passage over the bridge. And continue your way by way of the map. And it takes maybe another 20 minutes or so. It's now getting towards mid-afternoon. And you come across a massive burnt crater. But you realize it's the source of all this haze that you've been walking through.
Interesting.
It seems as though a massive battle took place here once. But you're not quite sure what happened. This crater is quite burned. You don't really see anything. You don't really detect anything in the air. This place is quite strange.
Sindra, have you been here before?
Is it hot to the touch?
Do you want to touch it?
Touch.
Put your hand close to it.
Maybe this is the worm's mark. And that sticks out.
When you say crater, what are we talking? Like football-sized crater, city-sized crater?
Like
Gigantic.
40-foot diameter
Okay.
crater. So you don't go all the way towards the middle of it, but as you walk towards it and just put your hand out, you can feel like the long-lasting heat coming out.
It's hot. It's hot. Still.
Can we perceptify or make other checks?
Actually, Finn, you give me a perception check with advantage because you have a draconic background, right?
Passive fire. attack it.
This is like 15.
Okay. With a 15, I would say that you can tell that this heat is only something that fire from a dragon's mouth could have from residual effects like this. The char is not red hot anymore, but the residual heat is still ridiculously hot.
It's from a dragon.
Ooh.
I feel like.
Oh, what if it's still here?
Really? Wow.
I'm gonna fly over to the crater and look and see if I can find the dragon.
Do you mean that?
Yes.
Oh, snap.
Unless somebody wants to try to grab me and stop me.
Nope.
How close to the crater do you want to get?
Sindra says, proceed with caution, little friend.
I am the soul of caution. To the wind.
Okay, so you're going to fly over to the crater.
I am going
to the middle.
I'm going to fly probably not all the way to the middle, but at least kind of a little over the edge so I can just get a good look around. See if I can find a dragon.
Okay, you don't see any dragons in there.
Darn. There's no dragons here.
You can see a
So
little
boring.
a little bit of a red in the middle, but you don't see any dragons.
It looks fire-like red.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably still on fire. Obviously.
Finn,
From a dragon.
Finn, can you tell how long how long ago this crater was put
Give me
here?
another perception check with advantage.
That's good.
Let's see, 23.
You can tell it's been at least 20 years since the dragon's
It's
been
been a
here.
really long time, probably in the 20s.
So it was probably a very big dragon.
It's a slow burn.
It's probably gotten bored and flown off a long time ago. Oh, well.
Still pretty cool, though.
Anyway, let me see that map a second. Let's see. To the Worm's Mark. Okay, so this is our Worm's Mark in the Foggy Moors, west of there. Okay, well, I guess we're heading west from here. We found our mark.
Looks like the manor. What was the manor that Emily Pigglesworth mentioned? I didn't write down.
The Chalet Brantifax.
Chalet
Looks
Brantifax.
like we might be looking for the building or a ruin of some kind.
Oh,
Cool, let's go.
marker bearing west. Westward ho.
Okay. So you leave your crater behind and you start heading towards the moors. And as you come to the moors, you do notice that there's a small gathering of people there.
Oh, we're not the first ones here for the treasure. Darn.
The people that you see there have wagons.
They came prepared to take a lot of our treasure.
And they're dressed rather colorfully. There's some fires going, there's a little bit of dancing, and it is getting towards the end of the evening. So,
Gypsies.
Oh, these guys seem familiar. We talked
So
about
the Vistani that we read about in the book, most likely.
Does look. Are there illustrations in the book? Sure.
She described them.
there were no illustrations, but they described them rather well. They do seem to be of the variety of people that were described in the journal.
Good
We
chance
probably
then.
want to
Yeah.
keep our distance from these people.
I
Hi.
think important to be friendly.
So, as Whiff waves high, you see a rather older-looking young, well, not older-looking young, older-looking lady walking by with her little walking stick. She says, "Oh, whoo, been a long time since I've seen a face walk around here."
It's been a long time since we've been here.
No.
Hi.
You've been here before?
Not me personally. No, no,
I've
no.
never seen you around here. I think I'd remember you. You look like a well-rounded fellow.
Oh, I know. I'd remember you.
Are you an adventuring group?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, you look like you'd like a little adventure. Would you like to join us for some food and fun and frolic?
I would love to join
Yeah,
you for
absolutely.
food and
You're
fun and
just in
frolic.
time for the storytelling.
Sweet. I love a good story. You get to the storytelling. I'll get to the frolicking.
Her face looks very, very concerned. I say to Sindra,
What do you all think? Would you like to join them?
I'm already joining.
absolutely.
I'm curious.
Okay.
Definitely.
I'd like to make an insight check if I could. See
Give
if
us an
she's
insight
trying to trick us into.
Right.
Oh, you could perform for them while we're frolicking.
I could perform.
Tell them about a raven and a story of our own, perhaps.
I don't trust them.
Oh, he's doing an insight check, so
It's a,
Inside check.
12.
What's your passive insight?
she seems rather excited to invite you to the fire.
To ingest us?
I kind of try to reassure him that from everything we read in the stories, they are friendly folk as long as you don't mess with them.
Okay.
It is getting rather dark, and I don't suggest being in the mists after dark. It's better to be with friends. And who better to be with than new friends? Come, join us.
cool. Let's
Anybody
go.
who knows how to frolic properly is a friend of mine.
Yeah, this will be fun.
So you
I
follow
shrug.
her in, and this well-dressed, joyful, gleeful group of people all invite you to the fire, and they hand you drinks, and they bring you ale.
Yeah, drinks.
Nobody asks you for money. Nobody asks you where you came from.
Roll to see if we're
Everybody's
getting
friendly.
drunk.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
All of us?
No,
Just
drunk.
him. He asked.
15.
You're not drunk yet.
Finn might be a little tipsy.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna make one for Whiff because he's definitely gonna drink.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think you're fine.
Cinder like sits
20.
there sipping.
You're good.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I love it.
13.
You're a little nose fuzzy.
It's very
Cinder
fun.
knows better.
I'm likely performing something.
They
or-
give your beasts a place to stay. They also feed them for the night.
I was mostly just making
Cinder
it
gets drunk, she sets stuff on fire. So,
Don't get drunk,
There's music,
Sandra.
there's dancing, there's storytelling at the fire. Do you guys want to do anything else?
Storytelling.
tell a story.
I want to listen to the story.
And,
I'll tell stories about my ancestors.
so Syndra would probably tell them her story about the raven that sent us out there.
Okay.
She'd ask if they know any among their number named Dracia or Darzin.
Give me a performance check.
Okay.
Always on task.
Do you want to help her tell the story?
Yes, I will play background bagpipes.
Okay.
Make it
Make
a
your performance check with advantage.
Okay, that's good because I don't roll.
And if you'd like, you could give her a bardic inspiration as well.
Sure, why not?
What do I get to add tonight?
Roll a d8.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see, bard performance. Music, bard performance.
Oh, come on.
I say do it like
No whammies,
this.
no whammies. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so really not bad.
High contrast dice.
It's a cool liquidy red one. Still gonna use it. So 24, 23.
Nice.
Very nice. So as you're telling your story of the raven and the girl singing in the library, just everybody, even the dancing stops, and the whole camp is watching, listening.
I add some pyrotechnics.
Cinder's using
Oh,
some spell.
the glitter goes off.
At just the right
Everybody's
moment.
just silent and totally in awe, and they're just watching.
Whoa.
And as you finish, the old lady that met you at the front comes forward and she says, "Ah, it seems you have been chosen by the Scarlet Sash."
Scarlet sash. I take the scarlet sash out of my bag.
Oh, I have not seen one of these in years. There's rumor around these parts of the Scarlet Sash. They're not far from here. The Scarlet Sash is a very secretive group of this very, very rare group of humans, if you would like to call them that. We call them were-ravens. But don't be scared of their name. They're not necessarily unkind beasts. They merely transform into ravens when they take flight.
I think
They're very skittish. They don't always like to interact with the humans, but if you make friends with them, you make a friend for life. They live here, but they also live in the other place.
The other
place that you
place.
go beyond the mist. You can get there through the mist, but you can get there through other ways as well. Have you ever heard of the Shadowfell?
We have.
Yeah, you could say I've heard of the Shadowfell.
The Shadowfell, if you've heard of it, it's a very strange place. And there are very few places, but when you find an entrance to the Shadowfell, it's somewhere to be guarded. Because not everybody of good faith belongs in the Shadowfell. Now there's rumor that the Scarlet Sash is there to protect entrance to the Shadowfell. And that's why they stay at the mansion.
Do they have really beautiful plumage?
They do.
Nice.
The greatest, most dark onyx ravens you've ever seen. And their cloaks, that one is tattered, my dear. But their cloaks are the most glorious things. And there's rumor that if you too become a were-raven, you can join their ranks.
Fascinating, but I think I'll pass on that one. Probably also want to pass on the Shadowfell.
Why do you think this, the raven spirit soul, whatever it was that we saw, sent us on this quest from the library? Is it that they might need our
I
help?
don't know.
Or is it
Perhaps
that-
their Shadowfell needs cleansing.
We did see one of these creatures that you spoke of, I think, on the hillside back there, and
Oh, we saw
it
something.
was chased. Well, we saw something that looked like a human, and then we saw a raven fly off, being chased by the same things we fought on the bridge.
Oh, well, maybe.
Fought on the bridge. Sounds like pixies.
They were
Those guys are really
glowing,
glowing orbs.
that became dark
No, they were
and
wisps.
angry.
Those were wisps.
Yes.
Nature is angry. Undead. In our world, something is wrong on the other side.
Sounds like Shadowfell.
So something needs
But with
us to
that,
help
this
fix
old
it.
lady is tired. Brava for a great performance, my dear. And she hands you a bag of 100 gold.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Night, old lady.
I'm so glad we found you. And remember, stay out of the mist at night. And she takes her leave.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Thank you for the frolicking.
Night again, old lady.
They have given you a tent if you would like to stay overnight.
Rest is good.
Sure.
I'm drunk. I'm passed
If we're
out.
going to be dealing with the entrance to the Shadowfell, I think
I'll drag you into the tent.
Thanks, Rage.
The standard cosmology has the Feywild as the opposing plane to the Shadowfell, if I remember correctly. It's probably
Yeah.
that's
You
why
are correct.
Whiff knows about it.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you want to do before you go to sleep?
Not particularly.
That was a lot of frolicking.
Okay. Frolicked.
It's a rest.
All right.
I
so
frolicked
you
out.
retire to your tent. You have a great night's sleep. Nobody bothers you. Everybody makes sure you're comfortable.
Cool.
You wake up next morning. The mist seems to have lifted slightly. And as you come out of your tent, everybody's already mostly packed up and ready to go. They've just been waiting for you guys to be up. Although they have made you breakfast.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
So you have a nice full belly, warm meal. They bid you adieu. They tell you good luck with your adventure. And thank you again for your wonderful story and music.
Thank you for your hospitality.
And their carts go off down the road towards the bridge.
Thank you.
Cool.
I'm glad we left the bridge intact for them.
yeah.
They are too.
I might be hungover.
Oh, goodness. So you continue down the road as planned. And as you come up a smaller hill, back out of the moor, you suddenly see coming out of what's left of the morning dew and mists lifting off the ground a chateau. It's a little bit in disarray. Clearly hasn't been lived in a while.
Bit of a fixer-upper.
Cool.
So
Like
it's a bit
you.
of a fix.
Sarah showing us a really cool picture from the adventure.
Yeah. I forgot to print it.
It's
all good.
all good.
And you realize that you have now come upon... I can't remember the name. The Chalet Brantifax. The stone chalet used to be owned by the Baron Brantifax. And we can now reveal the first floor of the map.
Is that this one?
No. No.
Negative.
Nick.
Neat.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the old town one. Okay. Oh, we have all these pieces too.
We got pieces that we can.
I think it's going to be the biggest one.
That's what she did.
Oh,
Yeah.
She did say so.
Yes.
nice.
So you'll be coming in from where John's sitting, basically.
I'll set these a little bit down this way so we can get to them.
Actually, you can hand those to me.
Okay, so entrance here.
And it looks like burial mounds off to the side.
Yeah, I'll be in the front.
Fighters in the front. Take the crunchies.
Barbarian in the
Casters in the back.
Well, maybe a caster, but I'm not very crunchy.
I did cast daily mage armor, by the way, just for posterity.
We need an actual marching order here.
Yes, mage armor for your
Are we
posterity.
gonna check the outside, or are we just gonna...
So yes, as you come upon the house, you do notice off to the left that there is a mid-size but rather good-looking, for lack of a better word, family plot. Gravestones, nice wrought iron fence work around it.
Okay.
And the house is stone, standing, nice round turret off to the side. It's a handsome house.
There's no fresh grave sites, are there?
Nothing looks particularly fresh.
Sindra would go over and just check the headstone. She's curious if it's just the Brantifax family.
Sure.
There are 4.
Hey, I'll go with you.
There are 4
And we
headstones.
used to have 4 will-o'-the-wisps, which may just be a coincidence. Interesting.
Okay. So there is a 7-foot-tall wrought iron fence enclosing this small graveyard south of the chalet. Set into the north side of the enclosure is a gate with the name Brantifax worked into the arch above it.
So north is this way then.
In the yard are 4 graves, each marked with an engraved headstone. Now, if you want to read them, you need to be within 5 feet of the gravestone. Do you want to get that close?
Sure.
Okay.
Sindra is curious.
So going from north to south, so from my end to your end.
That's north.
Okay. Yeah, north to south. Right? North.
Yeah, you said the gate was on the north end of the graveyard.
Wait, what?
I don't think it matters really.
Oh,
Probably
yes,
doesn't
because the graveyard's south of... Okay, yes, north to south. Okay, so the first one you come across is marked Baron Brantifax. Husband, father, hunter. Quotation, let no man stand above another.
Ah, that explains why he's the former owner.
Get off his grave.
Sindra shakes her head again.
The second one is marked Brorn, B-R-O-R-N, Hound of Brantifax, faithful to the end.
Aww.
Popper.
I'm gonna assume it's not a dog. It's probably
The third one is marked Haluth, our pride and joy, lost too soon.
Okay.
And the fourth one is marked Sylphine, beloved daughter, may she find peace at last.
Anything interesting over there?
This appears to be the grave sites for the Baron, and either a dog or a very loyal person, and possibly a smaller son lost too soon, and the daughter. Nothing else really.
Family graveyard.
General perception check.
Yeah. Are we still doing adventure or advantage because of the blessing of the... Okay. Alright.
$24.
24, eh?
Yeah, 13. Not as good for
See
me.
if I spot anything interesting around see if anything catches my eye.
As you stand behind Syndra at the last two graves, the one that she's looking at that reads Sylphine gives you a
The last one.
shiver up the back of your spine.
Fairy senses are tingling. There's something weird about this grave. Directed investigation check.
Sure.
Syndra has a passive of 17.
8.
Syndra's passive is 17, so she can help you to look into that.
My passive is 15, so yeah,
Okay,
my
with
investigation didn't. Right.
Passive of 17 for investigation.
Yeah.
Okay. If you touch the ground and kind of like look around a little bit, this one feels like it's been disturbed more recently, and you do notice that there's a shovel nearby.
So it appears that someone was digging at this site for some reason. So more recently, something is off.
Well, I'm not gonna go digging it up to see what the.
I'm going to try to dig further. I don't like to disturb the dead. And we brought holy water, but I am not qualified, I don't think, to consecrate something like this.
I can pretend really well.
Do we want to move on and explore the house? I mean,
Keep that in the back of keep that in the back of our mind, and see if anything interesting turns up at the house.
sounds like we're looking for possibly an entrance to the Shadowfell, or possibly members of the Scarlet Sash, with any luck.
I don't know about you, but I'm looking for treasure. That's what we were promised.
That's the map promise as well.
You also,
That's
with your
true.
fairy sense, get the feeling that there might be shiny things in the Baron's grave.
Now I gotta make a decision. Would Whiff particularly care about human ghosts?
It's better to leave the family at peace.
So you may think. Whiff's just a fae. You don't need. I don't know who you're thinking.
You got a 23, so.
Syndra will have no part of it if you go digging for treasure in a grave. She will walk out and leave your butt there.
Maybe normally, but Whiff has kind of got the heebie-jeebies around here, so we'll leave it alone for now.
I might be able to do something there. +3.
Don't disturb the dead.
So
I mean, do we get the sense I call Finn over knowing that he has a little bit more religious history than me? Is this something where we could rededicate the graves or something to help with the heebie-jeebie? Or does it just feel like there's something we need to seek out instead?
Give me a religion check.
Can I help him?
Are you, like...
Actually, Syndra has even more than you. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
can give with advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Not bad.
So that
Nice.
is going to be 20.
Okay. So you come and stand, like, right in the middle of the four graves. And like, try to you concentrate really hard to get a general idea of, like, what these graves are giving you for a vibe. And as an overall vibe, the second one in gives you nothing. Like, the first one, it's a guy. The third one has been desecrated. Somebody has messed with it. And the fourth one, you feel like you could try to consecrate it, but it wouldn't work.
It looks like someone's been messing with these graves. The second and the third and fourth one in particular. The last one, there's nothing I can do to help the
third and the
situation.
Okay.
That That's no good. Don't disturb the dead.
Well, sucks to be them.
Well, hopefully we find answers inside.
But you feel like it's more than somebody disturbed the dead. It's the grave itself.
I get a funny feeling about the graves, especially the last one. I'm not sure what it is.
The third
really.
one, it's the fact that the person was disturbed. The fourth one, it's the grave itself.
I wonder if the grave could be the entrance to the Shadowfell.
Possibly, but
Yeah, and someone did something to the person in the third grave too.
I mean, we
the
could
body
check.
was disturbed.
We could check the house. I don't like the idea of something sneaking up on us, even if we decide to explore this further. And then we could come back to this if we,
yeah, we still don't know if
if we
anybody's
don't
actually
find
living here.
anything. Maybe we'll find someone who would help.
So go in the house.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, no. Hello. That's right.
You should be first.
You want to go first. Although I could take point, but yeah.
You could if you want
Alright,
to.
is the door locked?
What's
So
the
you
point?
knock on the
Oh,
door,
yeah.
try to see if someone's home.
I don't know if I would be last.
Is the door open, sir? Or I should say unlocked.
I'm gonna. Syndra would actually keep the sash tied around her neck now. She's gonna like add it as another shawl on top of the ones that she already has.
Okay. Yeah, that's
so it's
fine.
visible.
You humans have this weird hang-up with knocking first, so if we're not trying to be actually, if we're trying to actually be nice, I suppose we
If
should
there
try
are
that first.
protectors living here, it seems fair.
Sorry, hold on.
No worries. You got to catch up on the module. That's right.
I don't think wouldn't Finn be
Doesn't
ahead of-
really specify how you get in the house.
I
Just
mean,
walk
he's
in.
good to bring up the rear too, though, because he's very mobile.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm just not used to
Okay.
being last.
So you do walk up to the front of the house, and you try the front door, but it doesn't seem to be opening. You
Okay.
feel like it might be barred from the inside.
Well, I can go find a window.
Or you have a device that would help with such a thing.
It won't do anything for a bar.
Oh, okay.
It's up
Where
to you.
would it?
I thought it would.
Let me just double check that. I could be misremembering.
The chime of opening.
Time of
Yeah,
opening.
pretty sure it's fairly
All about two measures
powerful.
about blah blah blah
Can I
blah.
punch
You
the
strike it
door?
as an action, pointing it at
I'm sure you
can. See, the chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens unless the sound can't reach the object. If no locks or latches
wait and see
remain, the
what-
object opens itself. I don't think a bar would be considered a lock or a latch.
Oh, bar might be a
Bar is a
latch.
type of latch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a wooden crossbar.
I think that's
When
a
I think of latch, I'm thinking like a gate latch.
I don't know if that
Yeah.
magic item would apply to that or not.
Yeah, I think that would be like a latched door, not
Yeah.
a.
Okay. Well, if you want to try to
So,
find a
but
window,
if someone wants to give me a strength saving
I'm
check, it
gonna
is
try
wood,
that.
not iron.
You can try to not
gonna
break
go
things
knock
out.
on it.
What's your strength, Greg?
My strength is.
Are you gonna try to knock it down?
Someone help
Or
him.
just
Yeah,
knock?
I'm going to do
Should I
strength.
telekinetically
Help
shove it open?
We still don't even know if there's anybody here. Oh well, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Well, we knocked before
Strength
we
check.
tried to open.
Did we actually say that?
I said that we
5.
were knocking, and you
Doesn't
asked about
budge.
it.
I could try.
But we
to see if
knocked
I
on the
can
door
do
too. Was there? There was no. Yeah. Okay. and-
No answer.
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Wow,
Finn's feeling
that's much
pretty
better.
20.
Still doesn't budge.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Start going around.
Window. Go look in the window.
What are you doing at the window?
I'm looking in the window first.
Okay, you don't see anything.
Okay, well, see if I can jiggle the See if I can jiggle the handle.
It doesn't open on its own.
Does it look like I have a latch?
It does. Yeah. It's latched shut.
Okay, this I can do something about.
Otherwise, Cinder was going to tell you that you
Chime
have
of opening.
wings and you
Chime
can
of
fly up
opening.
and find
I'm
something.
opening.
Ding.
Okay. The latch opens up,
Okay, and
and you're able to slide the window open.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and enter into this room.
Okay. Light enters this spacious room through a bulge in the north wall where crack cracked and broken windows looked out over Foggy Vale. So one of the windows was cracked, you just didn't notice that.
Okay, fair enough. It was probably cracked, and I probably could have
Nice
slept through it
perception, rogue.
anyway. Glass is sharp. You know what those? You know what that glass would do to these glorious wings?
Nothing?
Shred them. These gossamer wings are really delicate, so I'm staying away from cracked glass.
Wow. Dusty sheets cover most of the room's furnishings. Cobwebs stretch between the antlers, wolf heads, and other hunting trophies mounted on the walls above the wainscoting. A pale rectangle above the large fireplace suggests that a picture or a mirror once hung there.
Well, before I... Okay. Is that the end of the description? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not going to investigate the room too much because my first priority is to get over here and get the door open.
So as you walk in there, you see rusty iron hooks lining the walls. Mm-hmm. And you can tell that it's an entrance foyer. Okay. Hanging from two of these hooks are a shovel and a rake. Mm-hmm. So another shovel. And a dusty cloak is draped over a hook next to a round-topped door in the south wall.
Dusty draper.
Dusty cloak.
Dusty cloak.
Does it look like a red cloak? Or?
Probably wouldn't fit me anyway. Something is really trying hard to get us to
investigate the rope. Or...
First things first, just in case the cloak decides to come alive or something like that. So no, I'm gonna unbar the door.
Awesome. So you are effortlessly able to take the wooden bar off the door and open it up and let your friends in.
Hey, welcome to Shea Vessel.
All right. Start exploring.
Ooh, I'm now hungry.
Routine.
What tries to go on? Ray tries to go in that first room. To remove the cloak. So it was hanging over a door.
If you pick up the cloak and two moths fly out of it.
See, I knew there was going to be trouble.
They don't hurt you or anything. You feel something heavy in one of the pockets, though.
Well, I check it out.
It's a key.
Oh, could be useful.
Cool.
Too late.
And is the door to this room?
Oh, it's open. Yeah, it's just a round-topped door.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
No, here, John. Here.
oh,
Is
you're
that a
going
door
over
to that room?
Are you going into
I was
this?
talking about.
Doesn't
Oh,
look
so you
like
want
a
to
door.
go in there?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
want to go into
Oh,
this
okay.
room.
That's
okay.
why the wall is different, just because of the type of door. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So the centerpiece of this parlor is a gold inlaid low table around which a handful of overstuffed chairs and sofas are neatly arranged. Other furniture includes a cabinet full of glass decanters and wine goblets, and a 6-foot-tall gilded harp standing in the northwest corner. A staircase in the northeast corner ascends to a second floor, and several dusty sheets lie in a small heap nearby.
Syndra plucks the harp.
Bring!
Cool.
Play the "May I Help You" riff.
Investigation.
It's a beautiful instrument. I could not play it to save my life, but
12.
still beautiful.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Are perception checks with advantage in here, or are we past that at this point?
Not with advantage in here, sorry.
Okay.
You don't seem to find anything more than what is at
What's obvious?
what's obvious in
Okay.
here. Sorry.
You're fine.
Goblets break easy. I'll leave them.
So, and we see stairs that go up or down?
Up.
Up
okay.
here.
Yep.
Do we want to try to
It's the
search?
same set of stairs in the other room. Those go up too.
We have to go through the door here. Sure. There's a door there.
Do these stairs go up
Or
as
is that a
well?
closet?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't see what the stairs were.
There's a door there.
See,
Those are the stairs we
sorry.
see.
Sorry. I thought this was like visible in this room.
no.
Sorry. Check out that door right there.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
Cinder
check
would
out-
encourage us to clear the floor before we go up or down. Make sure there's no
Not sure what we're
surprises
looking
coming
at.
behind
So,
us.
Yeah. So we don't know what's behind the door yet. So I'm going to check out what's behind the door.
Okay. You go and check out what's behind the door. Hold on one second. These maps are hard to...
Navigate.
Oh, that's just a closet. Sorry.
It's just a closet. Okay, so
Nothing of interest.
anything of interest in the closet?
No.
No,
Okay.
just an empty closet.
Does a broom attack us?
No. There's no
It's an empty closet.
Rana got beat up. by
Reference
that
to our
room.
Curse of Strahd game. I guess
Check the rest of the
like Cinder,
floor?
yeah, we'll check out the
Yeah,
rest of this
check the
floor
rest of
before we
this.
go upstairs.
Okay, well,
What else is where you came in, little friend?
sorry, breakfast is
hear?
sitting a little heavy.
No, what do you hear and where?
You hear something that sounds like creaky floorboards right above you.
Oh, there is somebody home. Oh, hey. Still got the
Right above us in this room that we're in here.
Yes.
I'll go up the stairs.
Shift up the stairs.
Okay, you're gonna go up the stairs?
Yeah.
Cinder follows.
I'll go up the stairs first.
Okay.
Okay, I go up the stairs behind him. Cinder follows.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So as you go up the stairs,
We might need there too.
A lot of content on this one.
They fall down flat, and we all go sliding down the stairs.
there's nothing up there. You don't see anybody.
Okay.
Against the west wall stands a handsome roll-top desk, north of which two leather-padded armchairs face a fireplace, carved with images of wolves and stags. Draped over each chair is a wolf skin. A narrow spiral staircase choked with cobwebs winds up the east wall.
Wow.
No other doors or exits?
No other doors or exits.
So what made all that noise that we just heard?
So, huh?
The room closer here.
So,
Yep.
Do we want to go back
I'm
down?
confused because this is the staircase here.
So we see the spiral staircase, right?
So you came up the stairs, and you'd have to go through the hallway and into the door
Into
to
the
get
room,
into
but
the
we
room
were
that was
going
right
for
above
that.
you.
Let's assume we're
Yeah,
doing
sure,
it.
just
So
save
that's
the
yeah,
fine.
fair enough, since that's where we heard the noise.
It's hard to see it on the tiny
Are we
map.
going to
Understand.
explore up? Do we want to clear other floors? Do we want to go back down? What do you think?
Up! I'm running over to the staircase and go up.
I'm right behind him. I like you.
Oh.
The door at the top of the stairs.
There are all these doors we didn't open.
Kerthunk. Kerthunk.
Someone's in here. We gotta talk to him.
So you get up the spiral staircase. There's still nothing up here.
Told you we just should have gone to those other doors.
This
still
attic
there.
room has a peaked roof that slopes down towards the east and west. Dust blankets everything in the room, including a stone hearth in the middle of the north wall, an oval mirror mounted above it, and an oval rug on the floor. Against the west wall, half hidden behind curtains of cobwebs, is a bed sized for a young child, a rocking chair, a shelf lined with dolls, and a wash basin. A niche to the south contains a small wooden cradle, a wooden playpen, and a window box. Suspended above the playpen is a mobile made of colorfully painted fish on the ends of hooks.
Cool.
I'm going to guess that we have found the room of the little girl whose grave is really giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Possibly the
So-
little girl and the nursery for the... If there was a little boy who died too young as well.
Not with the dolls.
And there was a crib in addition to a bed.
Well, you don't really know if that grave was a boy or a girl, so...
Could have been a little sister.
Don't know. I'm
This
making
is at least
assumptions.
a child and possibly a children's room, but
But
if we do not see anything else up here, then perhaps we should go
Time
check
to-
the rest
well.
of the space.
Investigate the Perceptify.
Syndra will investigate.
Actually, I want to focus on the dolls.
Syndra's
Dolls
just
kinda do my
going to investigate
Creepy
everything.
dolls.
That's what she does.
No way to get to the other room because it's a solid wall.
Yep, this is kind of the top of thing. So,
Syndra gets her
Investigation
passive
on-
17 investigation.
well, if you're doing a general room look over, that's perception, right?
If you're hands-on, it's investigation.
Whoa.
You hear that snorting sound coming from downstairs.
Oh, I think we passed him.
Head downstairs. Follow the sound.
Well, he's investigating dolls.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna wait for that.
I am poorly investigating dolls. But my
So,
passive
but-
investigation is 15.
I have an important question for you.
Okay.
Do you pick up the dolls?
The dice say no.
Okay.
Syndra was investigating, though, so she would have.
Did you pick up the dolls?
Yes.
Okay. Roll for initiative.
Handsy people.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for this one.
Oh, that's much better.
I'll take that. It's not bad.
So you see a specter. Well, I guess you didn't technically engage in a fight yet.
Okay.
A specter come out of the dolls
But we're
as
under-
you start
yeah.
to. Why would you disturb my babies?
She did it.
We weren't trying to disturb you. We were trying to figure out what happened to you.
Why
Can you
would
tell us what's happened?
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? What happened?
What do I know of specters?
We were trying to find the rest of the
Nothing
family in
because
this
my
house.
religion sucks.
Who else besides you is here?
I don't know what you mean by who else besides me, but you shouldn't disturb the nursery. You need to leave the nursery.
Did you want
In the
to?
nursery.
Did you want to come with us so you're not alone up here?
No, I need to stay here.
Okay. Can we come back and visit you again later?
I don't like visitors. You need to leave the nursery alone. Leave my babies. I can't lose another one.
Gotta calm her down.
This is a disturbed ancestor. Leave her alone.
I'm sorry for disturbing you, little one.
I can't lose a baby like I lost my sister.
I'm very sorry.
What was your sister's name?
My sister?
Was her name Haluth?
Yes.
Are you Sylphine?
Yeah.
It was good to meet you, even though I'm sorry it is so sad here.
Thank you.
Do you know what happened to the graves outside?
What are you talking about? I live here.
Oh, never mind.
Syndra waves him down. Hi.
Going home. Going back downstairs.
Sylphine, we're going to leave you here, but we need to check some things in the rest of your house. We're not here to do any harm to you.
Okay.
All right? So
I walked downstairs.
Don't explore the nursery, okay?
Okay.
we'll leave the nursery alone from now on. I apologize for disturbing you.
She sits down and starts playing with her dolls and dissipates.
Damn it, I had a good roll, too.
I had 2 out of 20.
I know.
I didn't have to beat up a little kid.
I didn't have the worst roll, but I did a good one.
I guess we'll go back downstairs and explore the rest of that floor.
Come back later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully when we can put her
So
at
you
peace.
descend back down into the study.
Yep. This room here.
Okay.
So we're in this room here.
Clear the rest of that floor.
Billy has a marker for where we're currently at.
Oh, the rest of the second floor?
I mean, while we're there, right?
Okay, sure.
Might as well.
We can go back down to the first.
Well, we can head out and. Okay, so we can see there's a staircase over there. I guess. Yeah. Cinder wants to barrel into this room. We can barrel into this room. Well, Cinder, you can be the face of the party.
Okay. That is C13. Okay. So you go across the hallway, and as you enter this room, it's a spacious bedroom with walls decorated with also wainscoting and rusty oil lamps. A 4-poster bed stands against the south wall. Its bedposts carved to look like stags and wolves. Opposite the bed is a stone hearth with a black marble mantle that has a pair of elk antlers mounted above it. A bare, dust-covered writing desk is set against the west wall, under a pair of tall windows flanked by burgundy drapes. Other furnishings include a tall wardrobe in the northeast corner and an empty dog kennel in the southeast corner.
Oh, we found him with a puppy lid.
The Lord and his dog, probably, their room.
Good chance.
And the Baron.
Maybe this music is better.
I'd like to search the desk.
I like to search the room entirely.
Okay.
Under the bed, in the wardrobe, dig around in the hearth. Take a couple minutes.
You don't find anything of value anywhere in the room.
Okay, well, let's move on. Whatever we're looking for, whatever it is.
But give me an investigations check.
Syndra has her pass
16.
17.
Okay. You do feel like you do as you're looking around and kind of like feeling things. Notice that one of the bedposts is a little twisty.
I twist it.
Okay. So you go ahead and twist it, and a secret door opens
Nice.
next to the bedpost, revealing another area.
Cool.
Cool. Well, so like here, or
Yes, it goes into there. It's
here?
really badly.
So it
Yes.
goes into the, like, this tower room.
Whatever
on
the
the side.
property-
Yep,
Yeah.
it goes into that tower room.
Okay.
Sorry. An explosion of some kind damaged the 2 uppermost levels of this tower room, creating a gaping hole between them and covering the area with soot. A carved wooden staircase that once rose along the outer wall has been destroyed, leaving no easy way to reach what remains of the tower's topmost floor. All that's left of the staircase are a few jagged shards of wood that jut out from behind the walls.
Good thing we have someone with wings in the party.
it is, isn't it?
And as you also enter this room, you are confronted. Not in a hostile way. But you do come face to face with... Wait for it. 4 humanoids.
Hi.
Wearing black and red robes.
Oh. Knew that was gonna. We had to find him around here somewhere.
And they're just staring at you.
Syndra says
Are they statues?
We visited with other travelers last night. We come in peace.
You're wearing the red thing,
I am
right?
wearing the red sash, and I kind of gesture a little bit of the red sash.
You can probably see it.
Are you, let's see here, the Scarlet Sash?
The older woman of the four speaks up first. She says, "How do you know of the sash?"
We found it in a book.
We found the sash on the path here, and then we know of the group because the other Vistani travelers who welcomed us last night told us about you.
Oh, you have met the journeyers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're very
They
nice.
said that
Oh,
you
we found this
were.
map.
They said that you were
You
guardians.
are winged folk, but you are too loud.
I hear that a lot.
The winged folk should learn to be soft.
I can be quiet when I need to be. I don't need to be right now.
They said that you were journeyers, and a raven showed us a book with a map to come here.
You were visited by the raven,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you see her transform into a beautiful black raven in front of your eyes, and the other three step back with a gasp.
Sindra bows her head respectfully.
Cool! I knew you were ravens. I said you were ravens.
The younger of the two women goes, "Pfft, she's always showing off." And the younger of the two men, "I know, but you know, she is in charge."
But they do indeed have beautiful plumage.
They do.
And the older woman transforms back. "Something told me maybe we could trust you, but you must understand, and please do forgive us for our little tricks earlier.
It's okay.
We can't always trust those who just help themselves into our home."
We knocked!
The other travelers told us that something must be amiss. We fought undead wisps on the bridge,
Wisps?
and they said that something was wrong because we had encountered them in the woods.
Oh dear, it's gotten worse than we thought. You see, we're here to protect the entrance.
We heard about the entrance.
Many try to get to the entrance. Many try. Many fail. But it is our job to protect it and make sure that nobody goes in that doesn't belong.
What if you know of the grave in the cemetery?
Something is wrong out there,
Well,
too.
I think you know that there's something with the grave in the cemetery, don't you, young one?
I have an idea.
Well, let us go to the kitchen where we thought to get you down there with the pigs. And we shall talk.
Okay.
And they're going to escort you down to the kitchen.
Sure.
Okay. We've kind of learned the hard way that we probably shouldn't mess with the pigs.
So the pigs were an illusion. Mm-hmm. They weren't actually there.
I knew it all the time.
No, you didn't. Okay. Sorry, this is where the stuff gets weird.
This is where it gets weird. Okay.
So everything else up till now is
Illusionary pigs is perfectly normal.
Yep.
Pig
Well, of
folk.
course, darling. Okay.
Music appropriate, though.
Sindra is awkward, and she sits there and goes, if the construct on top of the hand monument was one of your guardians, I'm sorry about that. We kind of broke it.
Oh. Darling, she tripped one of your traps.
I did not trip the trap. side eye it with.
Oh, you tripped a trap. But you have wings. How did you trip a trap?
I was curious.
You are a silly fellow, aren't you?
Yeah, I was curious. I wanted to see what it would do.
Wow. Okay, well then. The Shadowfell, well, it is quite an interesting place. Now, you must understand, there is a gateway. Sylphine, the Baron's daughter, she was deformed. She was a very tortured soul. After she was interred, her grave became a shadow crossing. It's a gateway to the Shadowfell. And to use it, you do have to open the grave first, which is probably why you got a feeling about it. And then you remove the coffin. And in the dark of night, as fog leaches into the grave and fills it, you lay down and you're transported to its opposite on the other side.
Upside down.
Even I know better than to do that.
Well,
The right side
if
out.
we need to fix something, we were sent for a reason.
Now you must understand there is of course nothing so grand as the chalet on the other side, but it is very similar. There's a matching burial site with 4 open graves, but you will only come up in the one, and the headstones are worn bare.
And what of the third grave? What happened with that one?
Oh, that is a sad story indeed, but that is for another visit. I fear that there are ghastly things going on the other side of the Shadowfell, but we do not go on that side.
We should probably
So
get
it
the phantasm.
And we
appears-
fear leaving it open for things might come over. You must understand.
So if we go, how do we get back? If you don't want to leave it open.
The same way you came, but you have to understand that our job to protect our side, that if you don't come back before sunup, we will have to close the grave.
So we need to be fast.
Will we all fit in the coffin?
We take turns, I would
We
assume.
take the coffin out.
Yeah, you are
The
supposed to sit
gate
in the
is
ground.
under the coffin.
Oh, she said that you lay down in the coffin.
No, she
No.
said you take the coffin out and lay it in the grave.
I misheard. Moving
You
on.
are silly and you don't listen.
Is there any
I'm
other
the silly one.
advice
I'm
that
not
you
the
can
one that
offer
keeps a
us? Can
phantom
you
in
tell
my-
us
in my
what you
attic.
think we're looking for to fix what is happening on this side? I mean, the Raven sent us. I think it meant for us to find something.
I imagine you'll see it and you'll know.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to the Shadowfell?
I don't know. Is that where the treasure is? The map promised us.
It's,
Well, I can ring up the treasure from around the house. If that's what you're really interested in, I mean.
That's what the map wanted. That's what the map said.
We want to help people.
This,
I think the treasure is more about pride than gold.
I would
So
like.
the real treasure is the pride we found along the way.
I would like to see the soul of that poor little girl we met up in the nursery at peace, and perhaps something we would do would help with that as well.
Indeed.
Oh, fine.
So,
Will you help us?
of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, we can talk while we wait, and we will help you dig.
All right.
So, you pass the time of the day by making friends with the were-ravens. They tell you all about themselves and their backstories and why they became were-ravens and...
How does one become a were-raven?
Oh, would you like to become a were-raven?
How close are we, sir?
I'm good.
I heard mention of it, and
Pretty close.
I was curious.
Oh, well, it is something you can do, indeed. Indeed, indeed. So, if you want to be a were-raven, You must find a were-raven willing to turn you into a were-raven. So they can give you the gift of the lycanthrope. And once you're a were-raven with the lycanthrope, you could join the secret society if you meet the criteria for membership.
Or just become wing buddies with me.
What's the criteria?
Well, the first criteria is that you have to be a were-raven, and that you need the endorsement of at least 3 members of the kindness.
I see.
But, I mean, you've met 4 here. I don't know how my friends feel about you, but you seem like kind fellows and ladies.
I'm good, thank you, though.
I got my wings already.
I wish you could have beautiful plumage.
That is very tempting. But no, I will stick with the plain old gossamer wings.
So if you ever catch those fragile wings in the broken glass, you can transform.
Have a spare pair?
Yeah.
You could, of course, help us with the entrustment of the chalet as well.
Is there a commitment or expectation to do that? Do any of your order, are they allowed to have families, normal relationships, travel, and adventure?
I doubt they're celibate.
Right.
Oh, of course. Of course. You can have a family. I mean, we're a tight-knit circle, but we expect you to have a life. But being part of the kindness is being part of the group.
Do you bite us?
Ravens don't have
Oh,
teeth.
my dear. She blushes. That is such a personal question.
Well, you can't think of any other way that you would be a were-raven.
I certainly wouldn't mind giving you a little bit of a beaking.
Cindra's like beet red.
It just looks off into the distance and smiles.
By now, it's definitely setting sun.
Okay.
And the 2 male were-ravens have made good progress on digging the grave.
Okay.
So they've saved you the weirdness of digging.
Okay.
And they seem ready to help you with your task at hand.
Okay. We're ready.
All right. Let's
Back to the graves.
There are a few places that I really don't want to go. Shadowfell's kind of one of them.
But why?
Are you leaving your party?
No.
Okay. It's an option.
Just complaining.
Not like there's a whole race of elves that hates your kind over there.
We need the map on the bottom.
Oh,
Oh, the very bottom.
Yep. The big one.
The big bottom.
Is that from the... Are there still parts left?
still what?
There's one.
Let's show the last one.
Put them near me.
It's all
Sorry.
good. No, it's good. I got too many snacks.
So you'll see the 4 graves.
Yep. We're gonna pop out of one of these graves.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the one closest to Chris.
Okay.
So, night falls. You all, one by one, lay down in the grave,
Yeah.
and you pop up on the other side.
Well, I have a track called Shadowfell.
In the upside
We're
down.
gonna play that. We're in the upside down, yeah. And that's the end of part 4 of our adventure. Stay tuned for part 5. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.